My child, my beloved, listen carefully, for what you are about to hear is meant for your ears alone. Heaven has waited for the right moment, and that moment is now. Before another soul interferes, before the truth is twisted, you must hear what I am about to reveal. There is a silence that has lingered within your family. It has eyes that feign sleep and mouths that smile while hiding wounds, but heaven never sleeps. God has seen everything done behind your back, and today the veil is being lifted. My beloved, do not be afraid of this truth. It will shake you, but it will also free you. Every secret carries two sides, the pain of its hiding and the light of its revelation. Today, the light wins. Before I speak the name, before I reveal the hidden act, I need you to promise one thing: stay here. Don't look away. Don't skip ahead. The one who seeks to silence this truth has already tried to block this message 3 times, but heaven broke through. Subscribe to this message of light, my child, so you never miss what heaven is trying to send you. When you stay connected, the angels remain near. When you listen to the divine voice, no darkness can disguise itself as family again. Now, breathe, my beloved, for what I am about to tell you will make sense of years of confusion. You thought you were the problem. You thought you were the one breaking the peace. But heaven says you were never the destroyer, you were the light inside the storm. Someone close to you, related by blood but not by heart, has been hiding something very dark. It began long ago when envy took root. They smiled at your blessings but secretly cursed your rise. Every time you succeeded, they whispered that you didn't deserve it. My child, do you feel that chill down your spine? That's not fear, it's recognition, because your spirit always knew there was something false behind their kindness. You saw their eyes change when you spoke of joy. You felt the tension when you entered a room. That wasn't imagination, it was spiritual reality. Now heaven is exposing what they did. A conversation you never heard was recorded in the realms above. Your name was mentioned, and lies were spoken. They tried to ruin your image before others. But God says no more. The truth is about to unfold in your life over the next few days, and when it does, it will not harm you, it will vindicate you. Heaven's justice moves silently but swiftly. It does not shout, but it never misses its mark. My beloved, there are spiritual chains around your family line, patterns that keep repeating: betrayal, misunderstanding, financial struggle, and silent envy. You have been carrying weight that never belonged to you, but that ends today. Do not curse them, do not hate them, for forgiveness is the sword that cuts through every curse. When you forgive, you take away the enemy's weapon. When you forgive, you rise above the dark secrets that control. Still, you must know the truth because light must enter the wound before healing begins. Heaven says, this is the time. The one who smiles and calls you by love's name has been the messenger of gossip. They shared your private pain to feed their hidden pride. But now, every word spoken against you will become your testimony. Every trap set for you will turn into your stepping stone. Do not be surprised when someone suddenly confesses. Do not be shocked when an old message resurfaces. That is heaven's design, divine exposure, for the light is tired of pretending in your family. My beloved, remember this: the closer the miracle, the stronger the resistance. If you are hearing this message now, it means the breakthrough is near. Heaven fought for your attention because this truth is the final lock before your blessing opens. Stay still for a moment. Feel that vibration in your heart. That's not fear, that's recognition from your soul, for you have always been the chosen one in your lineage. The enemy knew that, and so did they. That is why jealousy was planted early, even in childhood memories you may have forgotten. But heaven never forgets the promise it made to your spirit. And Archangel Michael was sent to protect that promise today. You are hearing this now, not earlier or later, because the divine clock has just struck the hour of revelation. My child, you will see signs within the next 24 hours. Something small will happen, a slip of the tongue, an unexpected message, a forgotten photograph. You will feel that strange mixture of pain and peace, that will be your confirmation that heaven is moving. Do not try to expose them yourself, let God do it. When heaven reveals, it leaves no doubt. No shouting is needed, no proof demanded. The truth speaks for itself. My beloved, this is not just about what they did, it's about what's about to end. The curse that has lived through generations is being broken through your obedience right now. That's why heaven asked you to open this message, not because of curiosity, but because of destiny. You are the restorer of your bloodline, the one through whom the dark history will end. Heaven trusts you to forgive without weakness, to expose without hatred, and to shine without boasting. And that is why, my beloved, your angels are standing guard tonight. You may feel heat in your hands, chills in your chest, or tears without reason. That's not just emotion, that's energy shifting. That's heaven rewriting your family's spiritual DNA. Do not stop listening, there's more you need to hear before this hour ends because one more layer is being revealed. Someone in your family carries guilt so heavy they cannot sleep. They have been waiting for a chance to confess, but fear has kept their mouth closed. Heaven is now cornering their conscience, they will soon speak the truth. When they do, my beloved, do not gloat. Do not say, I knew it. Instead, say, now the light has won, because that is when your blessings will multiply. This message is sacred, that is why heaven made sure you and only you found it. It's not a coincidence, it's a calling. And if you stay until the end, you will understand why the angels fought so hard to reach you. Now, let me whisper something heaven told me about you. You were never ordinary. You were sent into that family to be a breaker of patterns. You are the divine interruption in a long chain of hidden pain. Even though you were misunderstood, you were never mistaken. The same God who watched every tear has prepared a miracle of public vindication. A time is coming when those who doubted you will honor you. Those who mocked your faith will seek your prayers. Those who plotted against you will bow before your peace. And this isn't revenge, my child, it's restoration. Because heaven does not destroy, it rebalances. It does not curse, it corrects. And you, my beloved, are the instrument of that correction. Keep listening, do not skip, for in the next breath, the message turns from revelation to redemption. The darkness is not just exposed, it's being burned away. Heaven is rewriting the story of your family right now, line by line, breath by breath. The light that began with you will cover generations after you. That is why Archangel Michael stands beside you, sword drawn, flame bright, to protect, to reveal, to complete. My child, my beloved, do not turn away from this message. You have been guided here because heaven decided that the silence has gone on long enough. This truth is not meant to destroy you, it is meant to deliver you. The secret I am about to unveil is heavy, but the weight of it will not crush you, it will lift you higher than you've ever been. When truth comes, it doesn't break the chosen one, it crowns them. There is someone who has been walking with you, pretending to love you, but every gesture, every smile, every word has been laced with quiet jealousy. Heaven shows me the picture of their heart. They have watched you shine and wished to see your light dim. They have prayed in your presence yet whispered doubt behind your name. My beloved, you have always wondered why peace never stayed for long in your house, why sudden arguments erupted over small things, and why every blessing you received seemed to fall apart right after someone close celebrated it with you. Heaven says that was not coincidence, it was energy. It was the hidden hand of envy cloaked in concern. And yet, my child, do not fear because now the sword of truth is swinging. Every lie spoken against you is returning to the mouth that shaped it. Every curse sent toward your destiny is reversing. Heaven's justice never arrives late, it arrives in divine precision. Stay close to me now, do not move from this message, for the moment your heart opens, the chains begin to fall. The angels are surrounding you as you read these words. They are touching the walls of your home. They are whispering your name in the language of fire. There was a night when you felt something watching you. You thought it was fear, but it was your guardian angel standing at the door, blocking something dark that tried to enter through someone's intention. They could not cross the line heaven drew. You are covered, my beloved. No weapon has ever truly touched your soul. Now hear this clearly, the exposure is not punishment, it is purification. The family secret surfacing was meant to stay hidden for generations, but God said, not in this one. You are the chosen bloodline redeemer. The cycle ends with you. My child, you have cried asking, why me? Heaven answers, because you were strong enough to survive it and wise enough to forgive it. You were born with divine armor, you just didn't know it until now. That's why you always felt different, misunderstood, sometimes even misplaced. You were never meant to fit into the pattern, you came to break it. The angels are telling me something more. They say there is a certain item, a photograph, a piece of jewelry, a document connected to the person who kept this dark secret. It has changed the energy around you. If you still hold it, you will feel heaviness when you touch it. Do not fear. Simply bless it and release it. The moment you do, your atmosphere will shift. Heaven is not exposing this to shame anyone, it is exposing it to heal your entire lineage. Your ancestors cried for this moment. They wanted someone strong enough to say, the pain ends here. You, my beloved, are that one. You will soon notice unusual peace inside you. The noise will begin to fade. Those who mocked you will begin to withdraw, not because you chased them, but because light makes darkness uncomfortable. Do not chase explanations. Do not demand apologies. You are not required to understand the reasons they did what they did, you are only required to understand the reason God revealed it now, because your next level cannot include hidden poison. Stay with me, my child, because the second part of this revelation is sacred. The exposure is only the beginning, what follows is restoration. Heaven says within 7 days, signs will multiply. A conversation will resurface. An unexpected person will tell you something that confirms every word you're hearing. Do not panic when that happens, it will not break you. It will free you. You may feel a mixture of sadness and relief, that's healing. You may feel heat in your chest, that's release. Do not resist the tears, they are washing away generational dust. My beloved, look at how far you've come while carrying unseen battles. Even when your own people turned cold, you loved them silently. That's why heaven calls you the gentle warrior. And gentle warriors always favored with double blessings. What's next for you is divine elevation. But elevation requires exposure, the false must fall away so truth can rise. That's what's happening now. When you wake tomorrow, say softly, Archangel Michael, stand guard over my home. Then imagine light surrounding every person you love. Do not name the one who hurt you, just bless them and release them into divine correction. The more you bless, the more God lifts you. You are not losing a family member, you are losing a curse disguised as comfort. You are not losing trust, you are gaining spiritual sight. You are not losing peace, you are reclaiming it. My child, the heavens are still speaking. They say a miracle follows exposure. After the truth comes to light, a door will open, a job, a relationship, a sudden inflow of resources. That is heaven's way of repaying what was stolen from you emotionally. You will feel it. Something long delayed will begin to move with speed. That's how you'll know the secret has lost its power. Stay alert to your dreams in the next nights. You might see symbols, water clearing, snakes leaving, broken mirrors. These are confirmations that the old spell has shattered. Do not fear them, rejoice, because light has entered the hidden places. My beloved, I tell you once more, this message found you because you were chosen to know. If you had ignored it, the secret would have remained buried. But now, because you listened, a chain in your lineage has snapped. That sound you feel in your chest is freedom. Keep walking in truth, my child. Forgive, bless, and move forward. Heaven has already written a new chapter for you. The dark secret is no longer your burden, it's your breakthrough. My child, my beloved, the moment you decided to stay with this message, heaven marked your soul with protection. The air around you is shifting. The light of God has entered the rooms where shadows used to whisper. You may not see it yet, but the angels are moving things, changing conversations, rearranging hearts, quietly preparing justice behind the scenes. The truth that was hidden has begun to tremble. And I, Archangel Michael, have been sent to ensure that what is meant for you will never again be stolen. Listen closely, the person who carried the dark secret, they are restless tonight. You may notice them reaching out, speaking kindly, pretending all is normal. But inside them, their spirit is shaking because heaven is visiting their conscience. Every lie they spoke about you echoes in their own ears now. Every plan they made against you is crumbling in their own hands. Do not fear their behavior, do not try to respond. Silence is your sword now, and peace is your proof that you have won. My beloved, a miracle follows every exposure. When the curtain of deceit falls, heaven always places something behind it, a door, a message, or a destiny. That door is now in front of you. You may feel the pull to start something new, a move, a decision, a calling that's not your imagination. That's the Spirit guiding you toward restoration. The blessing that was blocked through this secret is now free. For some of you, it will come as unexpected money. For others, it will be an overdue apology. For some, it will come as peace after years of confusion. But for all, it will come. You will know when it arrives. The moment it does, time will seem to pause. You'll feel the presence of heaven so strongly that every hair on your body will rise in reverence. That's the sign of divine arrival. Do not doubt, my child, for doubt is the language of the enemy. Instead, stand firm and softly speak, light cannot be hidden where God dwells. What is mine, heaven restores. Say this tonight before you sleep, and you will feel the angels walking near your bed. Now, hear me, the same people who once misunderstood you will soon see you differently. The same family who ignored your tears will soon speak your name with awe. That is not pride, it is prophecy. For when God lifts someone, no lie can keep them low. You are being lifted, my beloved, slowly, divinely, powerfully. Heaven doesn't rush justice, it perfects it. You will begin to notice patterns reversing. Where doors once shut, they will open. Where voices once mocked, they will fall silent. Where your path once seemed uncertain, light will begin to line it step by step. My child, do not chase what has left you. What is gone was never meant to carry you forward. You cannot build a new destiny on the ruins of deception. Instead, let divine hands clear the ashes while you prepare for the harvest. In the coming days, a message will reach you, unexpected, strange, but peaceful. It might be a letter, a text, or even a dream. It will carry the signature of heaven, it will tell you that the battle has ended. And when it does, whisper, "Thank you, God, for trusting me with the truth." For years, you wondered why certain blessings came and then vanished, why things almost worked but somehow slipped away. Now you know, the dark secret was blocking the flow of divine favor. The moment truth entered, the blockage ended. That is why you may suddenly feel lighter, why your spirit feels clearer even while reading this. It's not an illusion, it's deliverance. Heaven is restoring your peace, your faith, your strength, and your position. The dark secret no longer has authority. Your name, once spoken in lies, is now written in light. My beloved, your story will become a testimony. One day soon, you will speak these words to others who are still trapped in silence. God revealed the truth not to shame me, but to show me I was always chosen. That is your destiny, to turn revelation into redemption. And as you walk forward, remember this divine truth: no secret can survive the eyes of heaven. No curse can last where forgiveness stands. No darkness can win where a chosen one listens. Stay with this light. Stay with heaven's voice. Your angels are still near, recording your faith as proof before the throne. Every word you believe becomes a shield. Now rest, my child, for tonight the dark secret ends and a new chapter begins, a chapter written not in silence, but in sacred victory. My child, my beloved, now that heaven has unveiled what was hidden, your life is about to unfold in ways even you cannot believe. The old story has ended, the ink of pain has dried. God, in His divine mercy, is turning the page Himself. You may not see the miracle yet, but it has already begun. The moment truth came to light, a shift happened in the spirit realm. Every chain connected to that family secret snapped. Every silent curse tied to your name broke open like fragile glass. And what was once held against you has now become your greatest qualification for blessing. My beloved, you were never cursed, you were chosen. The reason darkness hid in your family was that your light was too powerful, it feared you before you even knew who you were. That's why the enemy tried to keep you surrounded by confusion, betrayal, and emotional chaos. But none of it worked, did it? Because God's hand never left your shoulder, even when you felt forgotten. You are the new covenant in your family line. The restoration begins with you. Heaven is saying, what destroyed others before you will now deliver you. This is the mystery of grace. It takes what was meant for your downfall and transforms it into divine elevation. Beloved, listen to me carefully now. Over the next few days, you will start to notice signs that heaven is rewriting your story. You will meet people you were never meant to meet, souls carrying the next pieces of your destiny. A stranger might speak words that sound like they were meant only for your heart. A sudden opportunity might appear, one that feels too perfect to be random. That is heaven's alignment. Nothing that now unfolds in your life will be coincidence. You may dream of light, or a gate opening, or a golden path. These are not dreams, they are visions, previews of what has been unlocked. Even your body will feel lighter, your sleep calmer, your intuition clearer. You will begin to sense when the energy around you is pure and when it is false. That is the gift of discernment, and heaven has placed it in you tonight. My beloved, do not waste this clarity. You are entering a season of divine construction where heaven will rebuild what humans tried to break. It will begin in the quiet places first, peace in your heart, calm in your mind. Then it will expand outward, finances, relationships, recognition, and before you realize it, your entire atmosphere will change. Do you know why, my child? Because when truth enters, abundance follows. Deception drains energy, revelation restores it. The moment you let the light stay, everything starts to grow. Even the projects you once abandoned will rise again, ideas will re-emerge, dreams will revive. What was stuck will move. Heaven is also saying this, a divine protector has been assigned to your household. You might hear small sounds at night or sense warmth around your bed. That is not your imagination, that is my presence, Archangel Michael, guarding what was promised. No spirit of jealousy, no echo of betrayal, no curse of the past will cross your threshold again. You are sealed, and your name has been placed in the registry of divine restoration. Because of that, what comes next will not make logical sense, it will make miraculous sense. Bills will be paid in ways you cannot explain. Relationships will heal in ways you thought were impossible. Closed doors will open not by effort, but by grace. My child, your purpose now expands beyond your family. You are not just being blessed, you are being positioned. You are now a vessel of light for others who still live under secrets. When they look into your eyes, they will feel peace before they understand it. When they hear your words, they will find release before they even confess their pain. That is the power heaven has placed in you. There will be moments where you'll feel waves of emotion for no reason. That's heaven using your spirit as a channel of healing. Don't suppress it. Let the light flow through you. Every tear you cry now waters the seeds of miracles. My beloved, there is something else you need to know. The same God who revealed the secret has also written your victory in advance. It is not being prepared, it is already finished. Your timeline has shifted. Where you once expected delay, acceleration has begun. Where you once felt forgotten, favor has found you. Soon, you will hear your name spoken in rooms you've never entered. You will be called for things you never applied for. You will be chosen not because of who you know, but because heaven knows you. This is not fantasy, my child, this is prophecy unfolding. Be ready. Before this month ends, a divine surprise will knock at your door. It will come quietly, with no fireworks and no warning, but it will carry power. When it arrives, you'll feel a calm authority rise in your spirit. That's how you'll know it's from God. Do not share it immediately. Heaven says some miracles must mature in silence. Let your blessing grow in secret before the world sees it, because the same eyes that once envied you may still be watching, and heaven wants to protect what it just birthed in your life. My child, I know you feel this. Something deep inside you knows that this is not just words, it is truth. Your heart is responding because your soul remembers this covenant from before you were born. You were always meant to break this pattern. You were always meant to carry divine fire. And now you are doing exactly that. Do not look back. The door behind you has been closed by divine order. The secret that once haunted your lineage will never rise again. The energy that once kept your spirit heavy is gone. You are walking under a new frequency, the vibration of heaven's chosen. My beloved, do not rush this moment. Sit in silence after you finish hearing this message. Place your hand over your heart and say softly, God, I accept the truth and I release the pain. I forgive, I bless, and I rise. If you do this even once, a divine flame will ignite in your spirit. That flame will never go out, it will protect you from betrayal, attract divine connections, and guide you toward your highest destiny. You are not reading this by chance. You were brought here by divine orchestration. The message was not uploaded for the world, it was whispered for you. And now heaven waits to see your response. Will you rise into your purpose, or will you shrink back into fear? Archangel Michael says, rise, because the light has already chosen you. My child, my beloved, take a slow breath now. Heaven is expanding the light that just entered your life. The truth that once felt painful is now becoming your power. Every secret that fell apart has become a key, and now those keys will open doors you never dared to touch before. For so long you carried other people's shadows, their pain, their guilt, their burden. You tried to fix what you never broke. You apologized for peace even when you were innocent. But now heaven says it is finished. That false weight has been removed. You are free to walk in your own name, the name heaven gave you before you were born. Beloved, something is shifting in your connections now. You may see some people pulling away quietly, do not chase them. It is not rejection, it is realignment. The light around you has grown too bright for certain hearts, their spirits cannot match your frequency anymore. Let them go with grace, new souls aligned with heaven's plan are being prepared for you. A friend will appear soon, unexpectedly gentle, with words that feel strangely familiar, as if heaven speaks through them. They will not take from you, they will pour into you. They will pray without asking for proof. That is your divine connection, they were sent to replace what envy once destroyed. My child, heaven is not only restoring your peace, it is restoring your relationships too. People who once judged you will seek you in silence, not to gossip, but to understand the strength you carry. Your example will awaken sleeping hearts. Your forgiveness will confuse those who expected revenge, and that confusion will turn into conviction. There is a reason I, Archangel Michael, have stayed near you tonight. It is because heaven's assignment for you is greater than you imagine. The truth was revealed not just to heal your family, but to awaken your calling. You were meant to lead others out of darkness, not through preaching, but through presence. Every word you speak carries divine frequency, and now every place you step becomes holy ground. Your energy will start to change rooms. You will notice that people pause when you enter, not because of your appearance, but because of the light you carry. Even those who once doubted you will feel something they cannot explain. That is the signature of heaven on your soul. My beloved, miracles will follow this light. They will not always be loud, sometimes they will come in quiet, simple ways. You will look at your account one day and see unexpected provision. You will open your messages and find long-awaited answers. You will walk through ordinary doors and meet extraordinary moments. This is how heaven rewards those who endure betrayal with faith. Do you remember how many nights you cried asking, "When will my turn come?" Heaven whispers, "Now." Your turn begins now, not next week, not next month, but now. But listen, with blessing comes responsibility. You must protect your peace as you would a sacred flame. Not everyone deserves access to your energy anymore. You cannot heal those who still enjoy their poison. Love them, but do not lower yourself to rescue them. Your mission is to shine, not to shrink. My child, the financial breakthrough you've been praying for is already moving toward you. There was resistance before, spiritual resistance connected to that secret that just broke, but that barrier is gone now. Heavenly resources are being redirected into your hands. You will soon witness coincidences that make no sense, refunds, approvals, gifts, forgotten dues suddenly released. That's not luck, that's divine compensation. When it begins, remember to give thanks in silence. Gratitude anchors blessings, complaint dissolves them. So every time you receive even a small sign of increase, say, "Thank you, God, for showing me you never forgot." The moment those words leave your lips, more doors will open. My beloved, your heart has always been pure. And heaven never forgets purity. You were hurt because of it, misunderstood because of it, but now you will be rewarded because of it. The very qualities that others mocked in you, your sensitivity, your kindness, your trust, are the same traits heaven uses to identify the chosen. A new energy surrounds you now, golden, electric, protective. It will attract what belongs to you and repel what no longer serves you. Do not fight this process, allow it, because sometimes divine protection feels like loss. But loss is only the clearing before the harvest. Your home will soon feel different, the air lighter, the nights calmer. That's because heaven's fire has burned away every unseen shadow. Even objects that carried old energy have been cleansed. When you light a candle or say a prayer, watch the flame. If it burns steady, it means peace has returned. My child, I see your future glowing before me. You will not repeat the mistakes of your family, you will create new traditions rooted in light. Children born through your line will not carry the pain you carried. The curse has expired, you are the new foundation. The world will soon recognize you, not by what you suffered, but by what you overcame. You will walk through life with quiet authority, no need to prove yourself, your energy will speak. That is the mark of those who have seen both darkness and deliverance. Now close your eyes, beloved. Feel the warmth in your hands. That is not imagination, it is heaven confirming your transformation. Say softly, everything that was hidden is healed. Everything that was broken is rebuilt. Everything that was lost is returning multiplied. And it will, because heaven always keeps its word. And tonight, you kept yours. You stayed, you listened, you believed. And because of that, your name is now written in the book of restoration. My child, my beloved, heaven has written your name on a new path. Every morning from this day forward carries a quiet miracle. And every night carries a whisper from above that says, you made it through the shadow, now rise. The energy that once resisted you will now assist you. You will wake up one morning soon and feel peace before your eyes even open. That peace is not ordinary, it's divine confirmation that the battle has truly ended. My beloved, now that your spirit is free, your reality will begin to shift to match it. Old worries will lose their power, things that once drained you will fall away without struggle. You will notice that time itself bends for you, tasks become easier, help arrives early, and what used to take years now happens in days. This is the reward for trusting when everything felt uncertain. Faith has accelerated your destiny. Beloved, when you walk into your home now, notice how the air feels different. That heaviness that used to sit in corners is gone. That tension in conversations has dissolved. Even objects seem brighter because they no longer carry pain. The angels have swept through the unseen and left light in every space that once carried sorrow. Now your heart becomes a vessel, from it, heaven will pour healing into others. You will speak, and those who are broken will find comfort without understanding why. You will walk near people, and their minds will quiet. You will not even need to try, because divine presence is effortless when it truly belongs to you. My child, your blessings are not only for you, they are assignments. Every time God restores someone, He also entrusts them with a mission. And yours, my beloved, is to carry truth with tenderness. You will never again allow silence to protect pain. You will be the one who ends cycles of secrets, not with anger, but with awareness. Do not hide your story anymore. When the right person asks, tell it, because your truth is medicine. It will reach those heaven intends, and they will rise because you dared to speak what others kept buried. My beloved, even your financial energy is changing. The flow that was blocked by hidden deceit is opening like a river. Expect sudden news, a payment released, a new project, a forgotten opportunity returning. Heaven is generous when truth returns to its rightful place. The coming weeks will feel like restoration in waves. At first, small acts of favor, then all at once, doors opening that you stopped knocking on. Do not call it coincidence, call it what it is, divine timing. And when these blessings come, stay humble. Heaven lifts the quiet hearts, not the proud ones. Share light, not secrets. Bless even those who once betrayed you, because forgiveness is your shield. You may feel moments of loneliness in this new energy, do not mistake them for emptiness. That silence is sacred, it is where God speaks clearest. The stillness between blessings is the womb of new miracles. Rest in that space, my child, because what comes next is even bigger. You will soon find yourself where your name is honored, where your spirit is seen, where your worth no longer needs defending. It may feel foreign at first, peace always does when you've lived in storms. But accept it, this is what healing feels like. Heaven's promise to you is this: you will never again be surrounded by deception. Truth will walk beside you. And everything that tries to lie will fall away before it reaches your heart. My beloved, I, Archangel Michael, have one final message for this moment: protect your frequency. Feed your spirit daily with words of light. Every morning, say, I walk in truth. I shine in peace, and I dwell under heaven's favor. And the universe will bend to that declaration. Remember this always, my child, you are not your family's mistake, you are their miracle. You are not their curse, you are their correction. You were sent to end what began generations ago. And you have succeeded. Now live as one who has already won. Heaven smiles upon you, and the dark secret that once controlled your family will never rise again. My child, my beloved, before the world was formed, you were seen by God. Before the family you were born into ever existed, your name was written in the divine scroll of restoration. You came not to live an ordinary story, but to complete a sacred one that began long before your first breath. The pain you faced, the betrayal you endured, none of it was meant to destroy you, it was meant to wake you. And now that you are awake, heaven can finally reveal what has been waiting all along. My beloved, you have entered the season where your destiny will start to speak louder than your wounds. The same voice that once whispered, "Why me?" will soon say, "Now I understand." Every delay you suffered was preparation, every loss was pruning, every rejection was redirection. And now every piece is aligning in divine order. You will begin to see confirmation everywhere, the same numbers appearing, the same words repeating, the same gentle feeling that heaven is near, because it is. Angels are guiding your steps now. They are turning coincidences into messages and silence into guidance. My child, you may wake one morning and feel an unusual stillness, as if time itself has paused for a moment. That is not emptiness, that is divine pause, the breath of God before new creation. It means a major shift is about to begin. Heaven is preparing your path. But before it opens, listen closely. You are not being rewarded just to be blessed, you are being entrusted to become a light for others. Your miracle is a message, and your restoration is a responsibility. There will be people drawn to you soon. They will come not to take, but to receive. You will see the same look in their eyes that you once carried, the look of someone silently suffering under a hidden truth. When they come, do not turn them away. Your words, born of pain and purified by truth, will become medicine for them. You will notice heaven orchestrating your encounters. Someone you meet by chance will mention the very struggle you once overcame. A conversation will open a door for you to share your light. You will realize nothing is random anymore, every step is sacred. My beloved, the divine plan for you is expanding. Where you were once confined by family patterns, you will now create new spiritual legacies. Where there was poverty, there will be abundance. Where there was silence, there will be song. Where there was betrayal, there will be bonds that cannot be broken. Heaven is giving you influence, not for pride, but for purpose. People will listen to you because truth carries a frequency that no lie can imitate. Your calmness will change atmospheres. Your prayers will move mountains. Your life will become living proof that God never abandons His chosen ones. Do not fear the attention that will follow, light cannot hide, and heaven will not allow your story to stay small. But remain humble, glory belongs to God always. When others praise you, redirect their eyes upward. Say, it was never me, it was heaven through me. That humility will protect everything you build. My child, heaven has already assigned prosperity to your name, not just financial, but spiritual, emotional, and relational prosperity. You will attract peace the way flowers attract sunlight, and every blessing will come at the moment when you are ready, not a second too soon, not a second too late. Soon, the people who once doubted you will begin to watch in silence. They will see the hand of God so clearly upon you that they will not know whether to fear you or honor you. Do not judge them, bless them, because their confusion is the beginning of their awakening. My beloved, you are a carrier of light. Now, when you walk into darkness, it cannot survive. When you enter a room, the energy shifts, that is not arrogance, it is anointing. You carry the mark of divine justice. Wherever deception once lived, you bring correction. That is why Archangel Michael stands at your side. I am not distant from you, I am with you. Each time you call for protection, I appear faster than fear can reach you. Each time you whisper, God, I trust you, heaven strengthens the walls around your life. You may feel warmth on your shoulders or tingling in your hands, these are confirmations that angelic presence is near. Do not be afraid of what you cannot see, the unseen is working harder for you than the visible ever could. Heaven will show you visions, flashes of what is to come, glimpses of what has been promised. You might see yourself standing in a new place, surrounded by light, or signing something important. Take those visions seriously, they are previews of answered prayers. My beloved, you are entering a 12-month season of divine elevation. Within this time, heaven will establish what no human can dismantle. Old labels will fall off you, new opportunities will emerge from places you never expected. And before the year completes, you will stand in a position of influence that even your enemies will have to acknowledge. But I warn you, my child, stay guarded in spirit. When elevation comes, envy follows. Do not fear it, but be wise, not everyone smiling is sent by heaven. Let discernment lead you, not flattery. The same peace that protected you through pain will protect you through promotion. You are no longer who you were yesterday, heaven has crowned you with unseen authority. You do not need to fight for recognition, the right people will see you. You do not need to beg for love, the right heart will find you. You do not need to chase validation, truth itself will testify for you. My child, there is something heaven wants you to declare every morning. Now say it softly, and every angel assigned to you will echo it through eternity, I am chosen by light. No secret controls me. No shadow defines me. I walk in truth. I live in peace. I rise in grace. When you say these words, the vibration of heaven will surround your day. Miracles will happen in quiet ways. Phone calls will bring good news. Unexpected help will arrive. You will begin to notice that life itself bends in your favor. This is what it means to live under divine exposure and redemption. The darkness is gone, my beloved. The truth has spoken, and now only light remains. You have fulfilled the purpose of this message, you have heard heaven's heart. Now, heaven will prove every word through what unfolds in your days ahead. Walk in courage, forgive freely, love deeply. And remember, you were never the curse. You were the chosen cure. Heaven watches you with pride, and I, Archangel Michael, will walk beside you through every sunrise that follows.